I have been using AI every single day for advertising and marketing real people, real clients, real products. Because right now there's so much like hype and there's a lot of liars out there. You got all these people creating these weavy workflows and saying, I just replaced 50 people's jobs because I have this automation platform that can create 50 videos in 20 seconds. So it's like, yeah, you can, but those 50 videos are going to freaking suck. We create AI videos that supplement our current workflows to help create better content, right? I have experience creating or producing videos for major brands like Brand USA, Visit Florida, Las Vegas, lots of different other companies where I've, budgeted out productions that are $1 million or more, or hundreds of $1,000s. And I'm going to show you this video. We created this video. And this video was done in about 5-6 days. If you were going to create and shoot this video in real life, it would probably cost you $100,000 plus for sure. But it's amazing using AI because we could create stuff like this.
Investment opportunity? I think yes. The sleep aid market in the US was valued at $29 billion in 2022.
America has more than
50 million people who
suffer from sleep problems.
Right now, you can invest into the disruption. This is Sambrosa, an allergy and rest aid disruptor.
They aren't a new concept. Their sister company has proven the formula in the Netherlands already.
Now Sambrosa Care is bringing what its sister company learned to the US market.
50 million Americans are exhausted,
They want natural solutions.
not big pharma pills.
Don't watch the sleep economy grow from the sidelines. Invest in a solution to Americans who need more rest. Click the link to invest in Sambrosa before the round closes.
Okay, so that's a video I created. There's a lot of traditional agency workflows, like we have to write scripts, we have to get the scripts approved, right? And then we can move into production. Well, this video is completely AI, right? A lot of people hype this workflow saying like, oh, I could create a photo, give it some words, and it'll just output, all of the things. It's true. It can, it can do that, but it's not going to do it like you think it is. It's a lot more of a finesse job. Okay. And I know there's a lot of people saying, AI, it's coming, I'm sorry. You either get on the bandwagon or you're pretty much screwed. Yeah. There's going to be like the productions that are continue the traditional way, but marketing and advertising for most people, I think, are going to turn to this. And if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But this video, it starts out with first frame creation. And I did that using Nano Banana, and the tools I use for the most part are Google Flow. And so I have every single one of my scenes, and all of my scenes, I need to upload and get my first frame. Okay. And I prompt all these photos to get what I want, right? Like you saw that tulip farm in the Netherlands, having my guy walk through there. And then I was playing around with prompting the product in there. But with AI video, you always work off of first frame video. You never work off of text to video. It's always going to be terrible. And when you do first frame to video, you're always going to get consistency. And so that's how I got all my images. And then after I got all of my images, I either went into Google Flow VO 3.1, and I would prompt my video. AI prompting in video, AI video, it is not a prompt, get 5 prompts and you pick the one of the 5 that's the best. No, you're going to generate like 100 to find the one, right? So when it comes to my first frame generation, I generate literally like 100 photos to kind of get the one that exactly works, that hits all the parameters I'm looking for, like skin tones, textures, colors, no hallucinations, etc. And then the same thing with video. You upload your first frame prompt, generate your photos or your video, and it usually takes me like 100 generations, I feel like sometimes, to get the one that I want. The lips might be hallucinating, etc. And then you find the one that works, and then you can download that. And so that was my workflow, was that. So I got my photos, and I think I got about 20 first frame prompts for this video. took all of those either into VO 3.1 to animate them. You test. I also throw into Higgsfield's Kling 3.0. You upload them. Kling 3.0 is actually really, really good at lip syncing most of the time. I like the natural reactions that you get in their performances, but sometimes you get hallucinations in their face and their lips. And so it's a lot more playing around with that. So from here, you get all of your first frames. So I got 16 videos here, of everything that I wanted to happen. And this is where the traditional traditional workflows of editing comes into play. Editing is not to a place with AI where they could just kind of bang it out. So I went into After Effects as my platform of choice, brought in all of my clips, and I started compositing. Yes, you could do this in Premiere Pro, but with what I was trying to do with the effects and the text animation, we brought it into After Effects to mask out our guy here, throw our text behind, because realistically, all video on advertising, I think if I'm remembering correctly, 70% of people are going to watch your ad without audio. So if you're basing or putting all your eggs into the audio, your ad's going to fail. And so nowadays you have to have the text pretty much lined up, either with subtitles or a creative typography like what I have here. And so going through this video to get this effect, I would not be able to pull this off in After Effects. I get this kind of cool like warp transition. And then I get to our guy in this cool dreamland world talking about how sleep aid market in the US is valued at 29 billion. And then I kind of wanted to keep this cool track text vibe going throughout the entire video. And all these people talking in these like monochromatic bedrooms, keeping the Navy brand colors alive. And then from here, like, this is insane. Like this prompt right here specifically, let's make sure I'm still on. So to get that prompt, your prompt needs to be very particular. So you can kind of see down here, that's not the right one. Okay. I needed consistency. So when I started creating this video, I needed to find my character. And so I found a character that I wanted to keep consistent. And so I would upload a photo of my character. I would upload a photo of the product image, like a very detailed image of the product. And then I would have my very detailed prompt where I lay out the subject in action, the environment, the lighting, the atmosphere, the technical specs. And then I run my generation. And that's how you get very, very good videos that have the product to perfection, even down to like the micro text on the product bottle, which is freaking awesome. And then you build out your video. And then I took it all into Premiere Pro through my SFX, my sound, my music. One thing with AI video is the audio straight from AI sucks. And so to go from mediocre level to pro level AI editing, you want to export all of your audio from your people. And I take it into 11 Labs. And 11 Labs, I create a voice profile. So I go to voice changer, I create a voice, and the voice that I have is called host voice. And this is the voice that's going to keep everything consistent.
Riding the perfect wave feels like racing in your favorite car.
So after I started like finalizing, I take the whole video, I export just the audio clips. Like right here, you can see I exported this audio clip and I minus the original. So here's the original.
The market in the US was valued at $29 billion in 2022.
Let me just
The sleep aid market in the US was valued at $29 billion in 2022.
You can kind of get this like audio in the background that doesn't sound very good. So the pro move is to remove it, go into 11 Labs with that audio clip, voice clone it, and train the consistency of that character's voice, right? And then when you bring it back in, I do a little finessing on the audio in Adobe Audition to clean it up, all the artifacts out of it. And then when you play that audio back,
the sleep aid market in the US was valued at $29 billion in 2022.
a million times better, right?
The sleep aid market in the US was valued at 20.
Now, the great thing about this is now I have 100% consistency in voice all the way through my video. So when I play it back, I'm not going to have any of these issues that I was having.
Investment opportunity?
Because the first scene clip had a different voice.
I think yes. The sleep aid market in the
And because I took out all the audio into 11 Labs and changed voice and made everything consistent,
US was valued at $29 billion in 2022.
America has more
tells
than
the identity of our host speaking.
50 million people who
suffer from sleep problems.
right now, you can invest into the...
So that's how this video is made. Again, AI is awesome and we're using it all the time, but it is not like you could just throw in a prompt in ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude and get a script and then take that script and throw it into like this automated workflow to create these awesome AI videos. Like you totally can. And there's people who are using Weavy to a level that I'm not yet, and I'm hopefully going to get to that point. But to create excellent AI video, there's a finesse work. You can't just throw it into Weavy and expect greatness to come out of it because there's so many things that can go wrong. Your first frames can be terrible. Your image to video generations could be terrible. So to create really good AI video advertising content, you need to watch every step of the way. You have to watch your first frame generations. You have to watch your video generations. You have to watch the editing. You have to change all the voices to make clear consistency. We are using AI every single day to create for our clients. If you are somebody who's looking to level up your marketing, come to us, Scalehouse Media, and we'll be happy to help you out. We work with a lot of nothing. We have clients who come to us and they have nothing. And within weeks, or within a week, usually, we're turning around videos that you wouldn't ever have to film and produce photo shoots or video shoots. Even though I still love that, don't knock me for it. I've done that. But in this new world, you don't need to. And when you're advertising for your business, you need ROI quickly. And that is where AI comes into play. And if you're not using it, you're in trouble. I'm sorry to say it, but you are. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll bring you on to the next one and have a great day.